Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Today is 21st of October 2025. I am Akool, astrological author, analyst, researcher, philosopher, and astrology teacher. The name of my YouTube channel is Akool Saral Jyotish, Astrology Simplified. Today I have come up with yet another very interesting astrological topic, most powerful Diva-Ratri planetary yoga for success. सफलता के लिए सबसे शक्तिशाली दिवा-रात्रि ग्रह योग in Hindi, and in English the most powerful Diva-Ratri planetary yoga for success. I have given this name, and it actually doesn't have any name. I have given this name because it depends on day and night birth. Day and night birth. Whether you are born during daytime or whether you are born during night time. Whether you are born in daytime or whether you are born in night time. So I have given this name to this yoga. Today I shall discuss a simple yet a very powerful astrology rule based on daytime and nighttime births. The yoga may be called as Maha-Saktiman Diva-Ratri Graha Yoga. Maha-Saktiman, very powerful. Diva-Ratri, Diva means day, Ratri means night, Graha means planet, Yoga. Yoga means planetary combination. This yoga can be identified in the horoscope by even a novice in astrology, just glancing through the horoscope, who has sincerely followed this presentation until the end. It is the writer, you have to follow this presentation until the end. Otherwise, you would not able to put this astrology rule into application. You will be confused and prediction will be wrong. Simple, but you have to learn it. This powerful yoga is formed in a horoscope when there are 4 or more planets in the visible half of the horoscope. Please remember, from the 7th house to the Lagna. Which is the visible house of the horoscope? From the 7th house to the Lagna. It is the visible half of the horoscope. This powerful yoga is formed in a horoscope when there are 4 or more, means more than half. This powerful yoga is formed in a horoscope when there are 4, I think it would be 5, because the total number of planets are 9. So the majority will be come with 5 only. It should be 5. This powerful yoga is formed in a horoscope when there are 5 or more planets in the visible half of the horoscope from the 7th house to the lagna. Please note this. What is the visible half of the horoscope? 7th house to the lagna. Whatever your lagna, from 7th house you start counting until the lagna. With the setting degrees being the degree of the lagna, that I will explain. With the setting degrees being the degree of the lagna and birth during daytime, local sunrise to the local sunset. It will differ from location to location, from village to village. You have to check it in the ephemeris or in your astrological software. You have to check it. In every software, the sunrise time, sunset times are given of your birthplace. It is there in all horoscope, even in free software like Jagannath Hora. You will get this sunrise time, sunset time, next day sunrise time. Means today's sunrise time, today's sunrise time to the today's sunset time is the daytime. From today's means TO2DAY'. From today's sunset time to the next DAY'S next day's sunrise time of your birthplace. So you might have forgotten, I have to repeat it again. I think so. This powerful yoga is formed in a horoscope when there are 4 or more planets in the visible half of the horoscope from the 7th house to the lagna, with the setting degrees being the degree of the lagna and birth during daytime, local sunrise to the local sunset. The concept will be further clear when I discuss this rule on the horoscopes going forward in this presentation. So I requested all of you, humbly requested all of you to remain attached to this presentation until the end, otherwise you would not able to make head and tail of this simple rule. So simple you will not able to apply. Please remain. We will not able to apply properly, I mean. Application of the rule needs proper application. If you cannot apply something properly, then you will not find the result. You will be confused. So this part I think clear, or should I repeat again? I will again repeating. This powerful yoga is formed in a horoscope when there are 5 or more planets in the visible half of the horoscope from the 7th house to the lagna, with the setting degrees being the degree of the lagna and birth during daytime, local sunrise to the local sunset. The concept will be further clear when I discuss this rule on the horoscopes going forward in this presentation. Now I am describing about nighttime birth. Night births. You can say night births. I have already explained the day birth position. What the rule says about the daytime birth. Now I shall be switching over to the nighttime birth. What the rule says, astrological rule. During a nighttime birth, this powerful yoga is formed when there are 5 or more planets in the invisible half of the horoscope between the 7th house between the 7th house and the Lagna. No, there is some mistake. I have to correct it. I have to tell it correctly. Visible half is from the 7th house to the Lagna. Invisible half. Visible half is the 7th house to the Lagna. Invisible half is from Lagna to the 7th house. Sorry, here the narration has been wrongly typed. I will clarify it. You will understand. No need to be worried. I will clarify it. During a nighttime bath, this powerful yoga is formed when there are 5 or more planets in the invisible half of the horoscope between the Lagna and the 7th house. This is the invisible half. Typographical mistake. Please, I am sorry for the mistake. Forgive me. During a nighttime bath, this powerful yoga is formed when there are 5 or more planets in the invisible half of the horoscope between the Lagna and the 7th house, with the setting degrees being the degrees of the Lagna. I will explain on the horoscope. Don't worry, please. It is typing mistake. What can be done? So, what is the visible half? From 7th house to the Lagna. And what is the invisible half? From Lagna to the 7th house. I repeat, a horoscope contains 12 houses, isn't it? 12 houses. From 7th house to the Lagna, from 7th house to the Lagna, it is the visible half. From 7th house to the Lagna, it is the visible half of your horoscope. From Lagna to the 7th house, from Lagna to the 7th house is the invisible half of your horoscope. Got my point? Please remember, up to this I will explain in the horoscope. While analyzing the horoscope, I shall be explaining. I have taken up 3 horoscopes and I shall be explaining in detail. Let us discuss the yoga in the horoscopes of a famous person, of a few famous persons. Horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi, a former Prime Minister of India. I'll show the horoscope and then I shall explain. She was born on 19/11/1917 at 2300 hours 11 minutes, means nighttime birth, 11:11 p.m. nighttime birth, isn't it? So we shall identify how many planets are there in her invisible half of her horoscope, in the invisible half of the horoscope. First, let me explain what is invisible half and the visible half in a horoscope. You see, it is the Lagna. The Lagna, now you have to look at my cursor. Please look at my cursor. Lagna is Cancer. For Cancer Lagna, the 7th house is Capricorn. We'll see there are how many planets in the invisible half first, isn't it? Lagna, and we have to note down the degrees of the Lagna also. The degree of our Lagna is 27 degree 04 minute. I repeat, the degree of our Lagna is 27 degree 04 minute, Cancer sign. So planets from 2nd to 7th, planets located in the horoscope from the 2nd house to the 7th house. Until the 7th house planet cross the degrees of the lagna, it will be in the invisible half. So let us see. It is the invisible half. I have drawn a line. Please see, it is a line. It is up to this, it is invisible half. Moon is in the invisible half. Since it is only 5 degree 35 minute and the degree of the ascendant is 27 degree 04 minute. So moon is in the 7th house. Let me count. Mars is in the 2nd house, so it is in the invisible half. Sun is in the 5th house, so it is in the invisible half. Mercury is in the 5th house, so it is in the invisible half. Venus is in the 6th house, so it is in the invisible half. Rahu is in the 6th house, so it is in the invisible half. Moon is in the 7th house, but with lesser degree than the degrees of the lagna. The lagna degree is 27.04. It is the setting degrees. It is the setting degrees. When moon will be 27 degree 5 minute, then it will be in the visible half. Since the degrees matter here, degrees of the ascendant matter here for the planets located in the ascendant and 7th house. It matters. I have not counted Saturn because Saturn is of the smaller degree. It is in Cancer in the lagna, but I have not counted Saturn. Saturn is of 21 degree 47 minute and lagna is 27 degree 4 minute Cancer and Saturn is 21 degree 47 minute Cancer. So Saturn is in the visible half. It is not in the invisible half, since the degrees of the lagna is higher than the degrees of the Saturn. Similarly, the degrees of the moon is 5 degree to 35 minute and it will go to the visible half when it will cross 27 degree 04 minute. That is the degree of the ascendant. That is the degree of the ascendant. So how many planets are there in the invisible half? So 7 planets. Mars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 planets are there in the invisible half in the horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi. It is the invisible half from lagna to the 7th house. Invisible half, it is also in the visible half. 7th house is in the invisible half as well as in the visible half. If the planet there is below the degree of the ascendant, then it is in the invisible half. If the planet in the 7th house is above the degree of the ascendant, then it is in the visible half. Isn't it? And similar is the case with lagna. When a planet is there in the lagna and below the degree of the ascendant, then it is in the visible half. If it is above the degree of the ascendant, then it is in the invisible half when located in the Lagna. So, Mars is in the second house Leo, one planet. Sun and Mercury is in the fifth house Scorpio, three planets, Mars, Sun, Mercury. Venus is in the sixth house Sagittarius. So, how much we got? 5 planets we got. Rahu is in the sixth house Sagittarius. So, we got another 2 planets, making our total taking our total to 5. Moon is below the degree. Moon is in the 7th house and below the degree of the ascendant, being 5 degree 35 minutes, and ascendant degree is 27 degree 4 minutes. So moon is in the invisible half. So a total of 6 planets are in the invisible half. So her horoscope is a successful horoscope. So her horoscope is a successful horoscope. Once by glancing through the horoscope, you would able to say whether this horoscope is successful horoscope of a person, a horoscope of a successful person, or the horoscope of a unsuccessful person. See how easy is it? But you have to know the formula and its application. You will get confused about the planet when a planet is there in the 7th house. When a planet in the 7th house is below the degree of the ascendant, then it is in the invisible half. When a planet is above the degree of the ascendant, greater than the degree of the ascendant, then it is in the visible half. When a planet is smaller in degree than the degree, when a planet in the 7th house is below the degree, below means less than the degree of the ascendant, then it is in invisible half. When a planet in the 7th house is above the degree or greater than the degree of the ascendant, then it is in the visible half. Visible, invisible. Visible, greater number of planets make a horoscope favorable when there are daytime birth in the visible half. Means when there are greater number of planets in the visible half of a horoscope during daytime birth, then this horoscope will definitely give success to the native. In the case of nighttime birth, when there are more number of planets in the invisible half, then this horoscope will give success to the person. Nighttime birth, more number of planets in the invisible half. Daytime birth, more number of planets in the visible half. So let us see how many planets are there in his visible half also. Let us know it properly, otherwise it will be difficult to apply. So we have seen up to moon, it is in the invisible half, and the birth is in night time. 23 means 11 p.m. Jupiter is in the 11th house, Taurus, so it is in the visible half. Visible, not invisible, visible half. Ketu is in Gemini, so it is in the visible half. Saturn is in Cancer, but below the degree of the ascendant, so it is in the visible half. So there are 3 planets are in the visible half of the horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi with nighttime birth. Only 3, as against 6 planets in the invisible half in the horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi with nighttime birth. Now I think so the concept has become clear. I will explain. There are two more horoscopes also. Let me narrate now. Srimati Indira Gandhi was born at night with Lagna rising in Cancer, 27°04'. Since it was a night birth, we shall count the number of planets from the Lagna to the 7th house. Here it is correct. From the Lagna to the 7th house, which is the invisible half of the horoscope. Mars, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Rahu, and the Moon with 5°35' are in the invisible half. INVISIBLE, invisible half of our horoscope. There is a total of 6 planets in the invisible half of our horoscope. She was a most successful person. Being the Prime Minister of India for 3 terms. I will also similarly explain the next horoscope also, so that you will also be confused. When there is a birth during the junction point of day and night, you will again be confused. When there is a birth during the junction point of day and night, and during the junction point of day and night and day. Junction word means dawn. Birth during dawn and evening will confuse you. Early evening. Birth during dawn and early evening will confuse you. So you have to see it in the software, because we cannot able to calculate it out manually. I know, but I would not able to teach it here, how to calculate through ephemeris. You have to consult some astrological software, good astrological software. I have also named that Jagannath Hora. It is a free software. There also you will get the local sunrise time and local sunset time, and the next day's sunrise time of a local, the place of your birth, not of the other place. It is not equal. Sunrise and sunset are not equal in place to place. It varies from village to village. In cities like Delhi, the sunrise time varies from one locality to the another. What is the sunrise time would be in the East Delhi? It will not be same in the West Delhi. What will be the sunrise time in the South Delhi? It will not be same in the North Delhi. Extreme North Delhi, extreme South Delhi, extreme of East Delhi, extreme of West Delhi I am speaking about. It will not be the same, not bound to be the same. So I always ask my clients to provide me with the location of the birth, where he has born. Delhi is a very big metro city. Where he has born? Bikaspuri, Janakpuri, Mukherjee Nagar, where he has born. That type of location is required, because sunrise time, sunset time will be different by few minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, but that matters not. The planets in the 7th house and planets in the ascendant, they will be either in their position may get changes if the degrees are very close. If the degrees of the ascendant and degrees of the planet in the ascendant, or degrees of the planet in the 7th house with the ascendant are in very close degrees, so there will be difference. So whenever you consult a horoscope when you are whenever you consult an astrologer, good astrologer, I am not talking about somebody who doesn't know anything. Whenever you will consult a good astrologer, tell him the location. If you are born in a mega city, tell him the location. Bombay, where? Tell him the name of the location where you are born. Navi Mumbai or where? Or somewhere in the Mumbai. These are all mega cities, very big areas. Delhi is a state. It is a state. I am born in Delhi. If you say it is a state, you say where you are born. In Sarojini Nagar or in Ramkrishnapuram or in Malviya Nagar or in Janakpuri or in Bikaspuri, where you are born. That name is required. When your birthplace is in a mega city like Delhi, Mumbai, for example. So, up to this I have made it clear. Now I have taken the horoscope of Hon'ble Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Now I have taken the horoscope of Hon'ble Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. His ascendant is Libra. Please look at my cursor again. For me it is not difficult. For those who are learning from me, it will be difficult for them. So I have expressed to the best of my ability so that you can understand. Ascendant is Libra, 20 degrees 16 minutes, Vishaka Nakshatra. Vishaka Nakshatra. It is the right horoscope I have taken. Please don't say that his Lagna is Scorpio. If you say Scorpio, then you please remain satisfied with Scorpio Lagna. I am satisfied with Libra Lagna. And my community, my astrological guru, and all are satisfied with this thing, Libra Lagna. His birth event matches with Libra Lagna and not with Scorpio Lagna. So I am satisfied with Libra Lagna. So please don't comment that or you can comment, I don't have objection. But his ascendant, we do not believe Scorpio. We, including myself, we do not believe his Lagna is Scorpio. We believe his Lagna is Libra. But here it doesn't matter. It is based on our research. We have matched her birth events, his birth events, with this horoscope, and it matches well. So we have verified it from our side. So we will stick that his ascendant is Libra. Degree 2016. 20 degree 16 minutes Vishaka Nakshatra. Birth date of this respected person is 17th of September 1950, Sunday. Birth time is 10:10 a.m. daytime. 10:10 a.m. daytime. Up to this we required. Beyond that, the place is there. You all know the birthplace. You all know the birthplace of Srimati Indira Gandhi also. You all know the birthplace of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji also. So I need not tell the birthplace. Birthplace is Badanagar, Gujarat. It is there also. You can see it. It is there in the horoscope. So let us come to our point of discussion, which is most vital. So since it is a daytime birth, we shall concentrate on how many planets are there in the visible half, means from the 7th house to the Lagna. From the 7th house to the Lagna. From the 7th house to the Lagna is the visible half of the horoscope. So for Tula Lagna, the 7th house is Aries. There is no planet in Aries. Please look at my cursor also. Otherwise it will be difficult. Please look at my cursor. 8th house Taurus, there is no planet. 9th house Gemini, there is no planet. 10th house Cancer, there is no planet. In the 11th house there is Venus. These are all visible up from 7th house to Lagna. These are all visible. Venus is in the 11th house and is in the visible half. Saturn is in the 11th house Leo. Venus is in the 11th house Leo, and they are in the visible half of the horoscope of Hon'ble Shri Narendra Modi ji. Sun is in the 12th house, is in the visible half. 12th house Virga is in the visible half. Mercury is in the 12th house Virgo, is in the visible half. Ketu is in the 12th house Virgo and is in the visible half. There is no planet in the ascendant. So how many planets are there in the visible half? 5 planets, more than half. 9 planets. When there is 5 planets in the visible half, then that horoscope is the horoscope of a successful person. But it shows the life pattern also. That I will tell. That I will also tell. Only 5 planets. In the case of Indira Gandhi, it was 6 planets. In the case of this respected person, there are only 5 planets. But he has been in the seat of power since 2001, 4 times as Chief Minister of Gujarat and 3 times as Prime Minister of India. 3 times, including this tenure, including the present term, 3 times. From 2001 he is in the seat of power. So his horoscope should be very promising. Though he did a lot of struggle in his life. His life was not that easy at that of Srimati Indira Gandhi. His life was struggleful. At the beginning, his life was struggleful. And he belonged to common people like us. He once belonged to common people like us. Now he is holding big post. But earlier his childhood was as a common person, as a common citizen only. His childhood, his young age, all those. From 2001 he became the Chief Minister. From 2001. So we have seen 5 planets are there in the visible half. In his horoscope with daytime birth. So it is a successful horoscope. Only 9 planets are there now, more than half in the visible half during daytime birth. Isn't it? So it is a horoscope of the successful person primarily. Let us again see the invisible half, number of invisible half planets. From Lagna to the 7th house, it is called invisible half. It is not applicable in his horoscope. Since he was born during daytime, the visible half is applicable in his horoscope, not invisible half. Still, for the sake of our learning and clearing our concept, I am showing this, demonstrating this to my esteemed viewers, so that everybody can learn astrology properly. At least whatever I know, I can share it properly. Isn't it? So see, in the 2nd house, there are 2 planets, Moon and Mars is in the invisible half. In the 5th house, Aquarius, there is one more planet, Jupiter. In the 6th house, Pisces, there is one more planet, that is Rahu. So there are how many planets in the invisible half? Invisible half is between the Lagna and the 7th house, and the visible half is from the 7th house to the Lagna. So in the invisible half there is only 4 planets as against 5 planets in the visible half with daytime birth. So, and there is no concept, there is no confusion, chance of confusion in his horoscope, because there is no planet in the ascendant and the 7th house. So, his it is a horoscope of a successful person, we can say prima facie. Prima facie, it is a horoscope of the successful person. Then you can start analyzing, going deeper, diving deeper. Everything we can do. No harm. That you have to do also. I'll encourage to do. Go deeper in the astrology, because it is a microscience. Astrology is a microscience. You have to go deeper. How much deeper you can dive, you go. I will encourage. It is called research. So, let me narrate his horoscope. In his Tula Lagna horoscope, the degrees of the Lagna are 20 degrees 16 minutes. He was born during the day at 10 am, 10:10 at 10 am. Since it was a daytime birth, we shall count the number of planets in the visible half of his horoscope from the 7th house to the Lagna. Venus, Saturn, the Sun, exalted Mercury is exalted in the visible half, exalted Mercury, exalted Mercury, and Ketu are in the visible half of his horoscope. There are 5 planets in the visible half of his horoscope. He is a successful person, having been the Prime Minister of India for 3 terms, 3 consecutive terms, 3 consecutive terms, and 4 consecutive terms as the Chief Minister since 2001. His journey to the seat of power started from 2001. He is the person who has risen from the grassroots level and is the most dynamic, energetic, and promising personality. Here is the photograph of this iconic figure, who is our Prime Minister and our pride of the nation. It is his photograph. Please have a look. If you want to pay respect to him, you can pay respect to him. It is his photograph. I will keep in front of all of you for few moments, so that if anybody wants to pay their respect, they can pay to his photograph. And you can pay. I have brought his photograph, very nice photograph of our beloved Prime Minister, incumbent Prime Minister. He is the pride of our nation. He is pride of us. He is most energetic. He is most dynamic. He is very promising, isn't it? He is leading us. He is our guru. He is our leader. He is our preceptor. Now I am bringing a very unique type horoscope. That is not the horoscope of a human being. I am bringing the horoscope of our beloved country. I am now bringing the beloved country's horoscope for applying this rule. Independence Day horoscope of India. I am bringing Independence Day horoscope of India. It can be applied in the horoscope of the whether a country will be successful. You will be able to know by applying this rule in the horoscope of America, in the horoscope of China, in the horoscope of Japan, any countries in the horoscope of Pakistan. You can apply in if you have the horoscope of those countries, accurate horoscope, you can apply this rule. Daytime Diva-Ratri Graha Yoga. Diva-Ratri Graha Yoga. Not Grahan, Graha means planet. It is the horoscope of our beloved country, Independent Day horoscope of our beloved country, India. We attained the independence on 15th of August 1947 at midnight as per English calendar, and as per Hindu calendar it was midnight of 14th of August 1947, Thursday. Because Hindu calendar start from the local sunrise and next day start from the local sunrise. Means today, if it is today is Thursday, it will start from the Thursday sunrise time and it will continue until the Friday's sunrise time is Thursday for us, for we Hindus. So we attained independence on the midnight of 15th of August as per English calendar, and as per Hindu calendar we attained the independence of our country during the night of 14th of August 1947, Thursday. It is not for dispute, it is only for learning. Day doesn't matter us. We'll stick to the 15th, but since we are in an exercise of learning Hindu astrology, so I have disclosed this. There is no need to dispute over this. It doesn't make any difference from us. It is not going to make any difference. Why you should claim, yes, it was 14th. We should not claim, and I would not never ask anybody to claim this. Because it is also in the case of a native, a person, an individual, born during that night time after 12 p.m. Not 12 p.m. after 12 a.m. 00:00:00 hours. It is always the previous day. It is always the previous day. We don't shift our day during midnight. We Hindus do not change our day during midnight. We Hindus change our day in the daytime only. We don't go for changing our. So it is a laughing stock actually. Day going changes in the midnight. Just think. And we Hindus, we change our day during daytime only. They should change in the daytime, not in the midnight. Let it be. It is an international thing. We cannot have anything. We will not dispute this. And we will not going to attain also by disputing this kind of thing. But it is a laughing night. Looks like very laughing. Just day changing during midnight and day changing during midnight. It is laughing, not day. How day can change during midnight? If you ask a question yourself, you will laugh at it. How day can change during midnight? Let it be. We Hindu are very correct. We start counting from the local sunrise only. Daytime, sunrise to sunrise is our day. Sunrise to the next day's sunrise. Today's sunrise to the next day's sunrise is our day. Our day doesn't change in between at the midnight. Let it be. It is an international standard. What you can do? Leave it. Now let us come to our focal point. Ascendant is Taurus. Please remember it is midnight. Midnight it is. There is no dispute about it. It is midnight. It is, according to Hindu, it is the midnight of 14th of August, and according to Western calendar, it is midnight of 15th of August. That much of difference only, nothing else. So this horoscope of our beloved country is at the midnight, no dispute. So ascendant is Taurus with 7 degree 46 minute. Mars is in the second house, Gemini. Moon is in the third house, Cancer. Mercury is in the third house, Cancer. Saturn is in the third house, Cancer. Venus is in the third house, Cancer. Sun is in the third house, Cancer. Isn't it? Jupiter is in the sixth house, Cancer. Ketu is in the seventh house, Libra, with its degree less than the degree of the ascendant. So it will also come in the invisible half. I have left Rahu since degree of Rahu is less than the degree of the ascendant. So I have kept it out from invisible half. I have kept it in the visible half. The degree of Ketu is 5 degree 44 minute, whereas the degree of ascendant is 7 degree 46 minute Taurus, and degree of Ketu is, my cursor is there in Libra. Ketu is, the degree of Ketu is 5 degree 44 minutes Libra. So it is also in the invisible half. Had it been of more than 7 degree 46 minute in Libra, it would have been the visible half. So when Ketu is in the invisible half, whereas Rahu is in the visible half, isn't it? Then count how much planets are there. All planets almost. 1, Mars 1, Moon 2, Mercury 3, Saturn 4, Venus 5, Sun 6, Jupiter 7, and Ketu 8. There are 8 planets in the invisible half of the horoscope of Independence Day of India. It is most accurate horoscope. I have given many successful predictions based on about our country based on this Independence Day horoscope. It is very, very accurate horoscope, like the horoscope of Srimati Indira Gandhi. Very accurate horoscope. You can rely upon on the horoscope of the Independence Day of India. All good astrologers, astrological writer, astrological scholar, they highly rely on the Independence Day horoscope of India. So we are a successful country. I will explain how. We are a successful country. Let me narrate. We attained our independence on 15th of August 1947 midnight. As per the Hindu calendar, on the midnight of 14th of August 1947. The Lagna is 7 degree 46 minutes Taurus. Since it is a night birth horoscope, we shall count the number of planets from the Lagna to the 7th house. The Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and Ketu are in the invisible half of the horoscope from the Lagna to the 7th house. We are a successful country in comparison. A country has to be, whether it is successful or not, we have to compare. We are a successful country in comparison to many countries in the world, including Pakistan. We are far successful country than Pakistan, including Pakistan, whose financial condition is like a beggar's description. Financial condition of the Pakistan is very worse now. Is worse. Maha-Saktiman Diva-Ratri Graha Yoga made us strong. Made us means made our country strong, successful, and Vishwaguru. We are Vishwaguru. We are truly Vishwaguru in yoga, means that is yoga done by Gurudev Ramdev. In yoga, we are truly Vishwaguru in yoga, Ayurveda, astrology, spirituality, and many other fields. We are number one in yoga. Yoga means that is yoga being done by, performed by Ramdev and many other. Yoga, Ayurveda, we are number one in Ayurveda. Astrology, we are number one in astrology. In the world I am talking about, not in other. Spirituality, we are number one in spirituality and many other fields. So, these planets in the visible, invisible half, 7 planets in the invisible half created Maha-Saktiman Diva-Ratri Graha Yoga in our Independence Day horoscope. So we are so strong, so successful in many fields in the world. And we are Vishwaguru. We are Vishwaguru. I always discuss astrology in the horoscopes. Unlike those who discuss astrology half-heartedly and do not demonstrate the astrology rules in the horoscopes, how people will understand if you don't show what a rule you are discussing about astrology in the horoscope? How people will understand? I give enough time to analyze the rule on the horoscope, and not on only one horoscope. At least I discuss the rule in 3 horoscopes, which is mandatory for me. I have made it a point for me. At least I bring 3 horoscopes for discussing a particular rule. That is why yesterday I told getting views in the YouTube doesn't make a person subject matter specialist. Getting views in the YouTube, I have told, by making foolish video you can get views in millions, trillions, who knows. People are getting by making foolish videos. But for this kind of educative, academic things, who are only interested to learn a particular subject sincerely, they will find interest. Other will not find interest. If you have some interest for astrology and you don't want to learn astrology, you will go for this thing, Dainik Rashifal. You go to see what is there written there in your Dainik Rashifal, but by somebody. And should I tell the correct thing? It can be generated by Google also. Any AI. Ask any AI to generate your Dainik Rashifal. Suppose your Lagna is Leo, moon sign is Leo. Ask any AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, anything, Grok, to tell you about your Rashifal today. Immediately, within fraction of second, they will generate. It doesn't require human intervention. Immediately they will generate. And none of these will go correct in your life. Dainik Rashifal, no basis, nothing. Even by analyzing horoscope deeply, the giving predictions become quite difficult. Correct prediction become quite difficult. How something without consulting anybody's horoscope, you are giving prediction, general prediction. This will happen Aries Lagna, this will happen with Gemini Lagna. You are getting views. And you are getting views by predicting Venus transit to Gemini. You are getting views. Salute to all of them. I don't want to more than that. So people doesn't want quality. People runs after quantity. Quality is something different. When you will stick to the quality, you may not get the number. You may not get the number. Quality is something different. Quantity is something different. If you are satisfied with quantity, that is different thing. If you want quality, that is also okay. Because quality is quality and quantity is quantity. They cannot become equal. How it can be equal? Quality, you want quality products, it will be expensive. If you want quality product, it will be expensive. If you want something, हो गया भाई कुछ भी मिलेगा तो चलेगा, that it is quantity. You will get average item, and that may harms you also, harms your body also. By consuming average food item, that may harms your body also. Expensive item will not cause harm. Expensive items means not adulterated or something preserved with preservative. Means something good, quality item, refined item, hygienic item. These are qualities. Quality is quality. So I think by now we have able to learn. If there is any difficulty, please comment me or revisit the video once, twice, thrice and get your concept clear. It is a very easy thing. Anybody can predict by seeing a horoscope at a glance, depending on the daytime or nighttime birth. Even those who are born at the time of independence of our beloved country, they will also have the same horoscope. They will also have the same horoscope, and they are also successful in some field. They may be very successful in some field because of the more planet in the invisible half during night birth. So let me conclude. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Vande Bharat. I am Akool, Astrology Author, Analyst, Researcher, Philosopher and Astrology Teacher. The name of my YouTube channel is Akool Saral Jyotish, Astrology Simplified. Thanks for watching. If you have liked the video, please give a liking. If you have liked the channel, the teaching of this channel, please subscribe to the channel. It will give me motivation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.